Hey, I'd figure I'd do a little rant for you guys after I finish that last video on alkaline and blood types and get back into this Kangen water bullshit. And I guess this might be like I don't know, maybe it's because did something happen with the moon or the sun? Is it some sort of season? Is Mercury in retrograde? I got banned from someone's Instagram who was a Kangen water rep, and a couple of my friends were like, "Well, how did you get possibly?" Because this person was all about trying to spread health and I was like, I could just sense that this person was a lying sack of shit just based on his face. I mean, call me crazy for that, but yeah, and then I'm watching like the posts come up, and then all of a sudden he's like a Kangen water rep, and I just basically said, no, Kangen water is not a good idea, and it was so very interesting. And I'm looking at this chart now and seeing how this goes into how to lie with statistics, and because really, like, if people out here repping this shit, it ain't water, it's it's poison. If you think that Kangen water sitting at 9 to 9.5 alkaline is so healthy, then I'll just say what I said in my last video. Then go drink some really high alkaline battery acid. Go go drink go drink some really high level alkaline vodka. A lot of it. It's not going to be good for you. Yeah, in small amounts maybe, but okay. What happens at like 10? What happens at 11? It says life ends at 3.5. Well, if life ends at 3.5, why aren't people dead when they drink a sports drink or a soda or battery acid? Why don't they go the other direction? Why don't they tell you? See, this is just misinforming people with cool ass fucking charts. You go all the way to 11, 12, 13. What's up there? What's up in those alkalines? Because I know that I've drank things that are well above 12. Ammonia rich aged urine. I've drank that, and not only has that been extremely healthy and improved my lucid dreaming and everything, I didn't have to pay. Even if Kangen water was actually water and was actually helpful, it cost $3,000. I could just drink my fucking piss, which I do. And it's healthier than that. It already has all of my, I don't know, my entire body has processed it and given me all of the information, and it gave me back, I don't, life force and energy, and my brain clears up and my dreams become clear. So this is just, I don't know. It's just I'm so tired of having to argue like this salt thing and this Kangen water thing. Everybody's out here. This is the vegan. Really, this is what it is. It is here's the new influx of fake faux ass health, and it's vegan, it's Kangen water, alkaline water, it's this color spectrum of gender equality. It's all fake. It's all faulty. It's people trying to use the rainbow of, even these charts here to try to give you some false uh, deity, some false information to try to overwhelm your consciousness, to not just realize what is simple and what is pure, what is non-toxic, what is the straight and narrow path, what is yourself, what is your own consciousness, what your own wisdom is, what your own integrity is, and they're trying to define it for you. And it's all a bunch of shit. It really is. There's so much. This is what people need to be wary of now. Is this? We're surrounded by shit packaged in a way to make it seem all. I mean, they've always done it to a degree, but then we kind of got the note that, yeah, McDonald's ain't doing it, and just because they gave me the cool thing in the Happy Meal and um, just because all of these certain products. I mean, we got the note, most of us, that dietary habits and the things that we're consuming in this consumer-rich society weren't out here for our benefit. But now they're actually, what people are still missing is the media didn't change. The media didn't just become more responsible and receptive to the consumer. It didn't do that. Maybe this is what the talk should be on, is what the media is, and who these. I just did a video on this a couple days ago, and who these channels are. And when I say channels, I mean the people that are calling themselves channelers, and they're limiters. They have stop limiters, and what they're allowed to, whether it's consciously driven, they're allowed to speak certain things, or whether it's actually driven by an Archon, or it doesn't really matter how it occurs. But when we look at this entire spectrum of the media and the information that we get back, it's all the same way when you look at Japanese drawing, and I don't want to go too far into the fire and the water languages and why left-handedness and right-handedness occurs, but I'm talking about in the way that they're creative and they're just like happy, happy, joy, joy type of thing. But the when I say deviation of culture, when I say deviation is divide or die, means to split. And there's always a splitting of culture towards masculine or feminine righteousness. And then what has occurred so much in this place that we seem to live now on this planet Earth, especially in the United States of America, there's a quick grab at everything. Grab at all the colors, and grab at the marijuana, and grab at the... Okay, so what they took is one individual plant, and they divided it into, blueberry kush, and green dragon, and green crack, and strawberry. See, look at, they just went through the colors, and then they just give you the LGBT, like all that, and they give you this. Then they hold the entire spectrum. They don't give you a choice. They say, well, you have to accept all of them. You have to accept all of them. But the truth is, not all of them are righteous. Not all of them are. It's like this. What's right for somebody that's sitting there in pain is a certain kind of substance. And somebody that is sitting there in, say, like, I'm having the blues, versus somebody that's angry. See, you have the blues, you're in the blue, then you need something red. And if you're in the red, you need something blue. Yeah, for each of those people, the direction, the dialect, and I'm using D words again, the direction, dialect, is different. There it is again, the die. See, they want to control all of the dies. The dice, yeah, see, they want to control the game of dice, of dying. At first, they wanted to be black and white, so television was black and white. And then they wanted to control the red and the blue. There's your scale right there, you can see it. And then they want to control the full color spectrum and sell it back to you. Oh, no, we had this the whole time, don't worry, we got it. And what's been missing here is your ability to just comprehend for yourself what is the correct version of reality for you. It looks like they're offering it back to you, though. See, oh no, you can be any gender you want, even though anybody with any brain realizes, no, there's just one mind and two sexes, and that's all. And then everything else is just an outpouring of the creation, of just being artistic. Yeah, you can be artistic any way you want, but there's a lot of art that's bad. There's a lot of things that are unhealthy. And we get back to what health is. So out of the balance of health, if we call the balance of health 7, and we call duality or the splitting of that, 6.9 and 7.1, it's still straddling the version of health. And then we go on from beyond that, and it becomes unhealthy. Unhealthy. Not right, not wrong, not bad. We're not calling anybody evil out here. But we're not going to call it healthy. We're not going to, but what they're suggesting is no, everything is healthy, everything is okay. The circus has become bigger and broader and more profane. It's become just don't worry about that. Everything, and yes, while everything should be, as they say, and this is what they're using. They're using this really great term that the greatest magicians and always spoke about, which is that everything is allowed underneath the law. Everything is allowed, but it doesn't mean everything is righteous. Just because you're capable of doing everything doesn't mean you should. And the highest level magicians, the highest level sorcerers, when they said this, they assumed that the people hearing it had read the rest of their information packets, their books, their whole entire life's work of knowledge, saying, hey, yeah, everybody's done some, we've been through the gambit of left and right and alkaline and acid, but we know that, you have the capacity to do anything, but doing the righteous thing is not getting outside of, you don't go too far outside of that. Yeah, sometimes we've got to go over here into the acid. Sometimes we've got to go to the alkaline to help people, because when people are very acidic, we need to find alkaline for them. But there are people that are way too alkaline, then you got to give them a little acid. So my little rant here is just, back into finding the source code of yourself and comprehending what health is. Because what's healthy for someone at a certain space and time isn't healthy for the other person. But it's not saying that the point of health, if you listen closely to what I'm saying, but the point of health is always the same. The point of health is to not fall off the tightrope. You still have to balance in the middle. If you start falling to the left to the point of 3, I'm not telling you that 3 is healthy by giving you 11. You see? If I hand you 11, it's to counterbalance your 3, so you end up at 7. See? The middle path is the thing. But even along your journey towards whatever it is, I'm not suggesting sign or sin. The sine wave is that vibration that occurs. I'm not suggesting that's bad. Have some of it. Have some. Just know how to balance it out for yourself. And I try to teach these things. I try to explain it in a very fun, passionate, compassionate, strange way of saying, hey, listen, yeah, go ahead and drink your sports drink, drink your soda. Go ahead. You want to drink battery acid? At least know here's how we can fix that battery acid. You drink bleach, let me give you the highest ammonia content rich urine I can find. It's at 13.5. These are things. And there's ways of correcting imbalances. So have a fun journey trying to correct your imbalance, and anything I can do within these videos to help explore and explain and just give you the center point and point to it and show you what it is and get you back there. That's what I aim to do. Hope you all have a beautiful night or day. Cheers, y'all.